Okay. Alright, people, there has been a recent report that was released yesterday on October 12th for 1 o'clock Pacific time, so that would be 4 o'clock in the Eastern time. So there's something called there was a new Team Go Rocket thing that was happening, and so if you like battled Cliff, Sierra, or Arlo, you know, Cliff, you know, Blanche, Team Mystic's enemy, Sierra, Team Instinct's enemy, and Arlo, Team Valor's enemy. So if you battled any of the three, you would get something called, and if you had like a egg space left in, so if you did have less than like, so if your egg space is not full, this would not work, but if you did, you would get something called a strange egg, which looks something like a red egg. So we know that 2 kilometer eggs are green, 5K is orange, 7K that you get from gifts is purple. Well, and then, you know, 10K is sort of darker shade, and you know, and hatching 2K eggs is easy, 5K is moderate, 7K and 10K is take some time because you have to walk it out. But 12K eggs, so currently we have like the half egg distance hatch discount thingy that allows, like, yeah. Well, if you hatch an egg, you would notice that, oh, my egg distance is like lower than expected. Because I'm trying to hatch like 7K eggs and I'm getting 1.75. Well, yeah, but they're most likely going to end that sometime. So there's some new Pokemon. Larvitar, you know, we've seen it before. Absol, seen it in raids. Sandile is a new one, you know. It's a ground and dark type Pokemon. Oh, worth having on your team. And Scraggy we had for the special event, you know, and research event, and also if you go battle league, they would sometimes the first Pokemon they gave was this alongside the Unova trio, and then Trubbish, you know, trash bag. Pawniard is the new one. It's a dark and steel type, so it's handy because it's a part steel type, so fairy type won't do any damage to it. So this is, if you evolve it to Bishop, yeah, you'll be in luck. Vullaby is like the other counterpart, so you would get it in the black version. You get it in Gen 5, so if you, depending on what game you had, you would get Vullaby or Rufflet, the baby eagle. So this is the one. And Deino we've got from, you know, Dragon Week. And lot of us got unlucky. So there have been a lot of complaints about it. So Larvitar, I'm quite sure it was in 10k eggs last time I saw it. Scraggy was in 5k and Go Battle League rewards. And Trubbish was like random, they would randomly show up. And Deino was, you know, that was only Dragon Week, and yeah, that was pretty it. And Absol was, you know, raid boss level 2, I think I'm quite sure it was, or 3, depending on when it was. So having to walk, so we already have to walk 7 kilometers to hatch that special gift that you know, egg we get from gifts. And 10k, they take a while. They're pretty rare, and they take some time to hatch. And so most of the time, if you try to like hatch an egg, though, I've seen most of the time, if you try to hatch an egg, you would get almost get like the same one that you hatched when you first got in, like when first hatched one of those eggs. So it doesn't really, there's no worth to it anymore. So So especially during a time like coronavirus, I would not see anyone walking around with trying to hatch a 12k egg. Because I wouldn't. A lot of it, I've seen a lot of negative comments in the right now. So maybe instead of making us a battle ape be the Gold Rocket bosses, instead maybe they could like make it easier, and like maybe they would, maybe we just find a grunt, and it could like show up in your box like egg pool, as long as you have enough egg space. And maybe instead of having to walk 12 kilometers, maybe we could walk 4 kilometers, maybe. Or, yeah, anything that is below 10 kilometers, please. And, yeah, I'm going to... So, why don't they just keep Larvitar in the 10k egg pool, and Deino too, and add some new ones that we haven't seen in game. Because a lot of people are complaining about Trubbish. Because I am too. This is the one that's worth it. And this. So unless Niantic doesn't make any changes, yeah, guess what? Everyone's going to be struggling trying to. And if you don't have any strong Pokemon to fight the Go Battle League bosses, you don't have the enough strong Pokemon that like actually have it, or you don't have these already, or you haven't fought. You're always having trouble fighting either Cliff, Sierra, or Arlo. Yeah. Chances of us getting 12k eggs is 0%. No, I don't like the idea of like 12k eggs. They should have just made a special event to get. Maybe you could just get it through research or something. Weekly and or daily. Maybe you could get, you know, Sandile, Pawniard, and Vullaby. It would rotate every once in a while. Well, which one are you excited for? Do you like this new format? Do you hate it? Cause I sure do. Mention in the comments what you feel about these new 12k eggs and how uncomfortable you think it might be, or do you like it or do you hate it?